Why teach me that move? You're intent on going to Hong Kong, right? Yeah. Even knowing that you may die? No matter what.
No matter what.
So I thought.
Unassuming in the chat asks, what's a memory card, grandfather?
If I were you, I'd do the same. That's why.
If this game came out in 2015, I'd say 90% of the Shenmue fanfiction would be about those two.
No, it'd be Ryo and Fukusan.
No.
Oh, come on.
No.
You know the way Fukusan thinks about us at night. Here's a question. Here's one to chew on.
Yeah, give me some cud. Let me chew on that.
Listen. I think we know by now.
This late already?
Shenmue's
home.
not the best game. Doesn't hold up that super well.
Right.
But it does have that weird mystique around it where some people really, really like it and people are always talking about Shenmue.
Yeah.
Why did they never re-release Shenmue on like Xbox Live Arcade or whatever? Like last gen or this gen? Like even once they announced Shenmue 3, why has there not been talk about a Shenmue 1 re-release? It's weird, right?
I think it's because, like that guy who doesn't want the Shenmue 3, I think it's because Shenmue is just too subversive. Where do I say? What am I doing?
1. Do you think maybe it's like they're basically
they're threatened by it?
Yeah, you think that Shenmue remake is being held off by like big money interests where like Sega and maybe even bigger ones like EA and Activision, they're saying like,
no, it's absolutely Activision.
It's Activision.
Like, we can't let Shenmue get out there because sales for Call of Duty would plummet once they see what a real video game is.
Right. It's like once people understand what a video game could be,
right,
they're not going to settle for they're not going to settle for the dog slop that we've been feeding.
It's like remember an Animal Farm at the very end when they go like, at least things are better than they were, and then you're like, oh my god, they're not better than they were. That's what I'm saying. That Activision are the pigs and we are the cattle, and they are ruling over. They've lied to us and convinced us things are better than they've ever been. But no, we remember a time when there was Shenmue.
Animal Farm was a good book.
Yeah. You know what? Animal Farm is better than 1984. Take that, high school curriculum.
What?
Yeah.
I actually read Animal Farm in middle school.
I never had to read Animal Farm, but I read 1984 in high school.
Wait, did you? But you did read Animal Farm.
Yes, I did read it. I never had to.
But you read it after 1984?
Honestly, I can't remember.
I feel like if we read both of them back to back, it's probably like apples and oranges.
Well, yeah, one of them is like highly. One of them is like an analogy, and then one of them is like an actual story. I mean, actual story of like here's what would happen if this weren't.
Yeah, like Animal Farm is almost like a cartoonish allegory.
Right, it's like a fable.
Yeah.
Here's a fun fact about Animal Farm. Did you know that the original forward?
Good Christ.
What?
This. What's happening on the screen here?
What's this guy's name? Lewis? Who is this?
Lou?
Lou? Just Lou? Did I
don't
taint
know.
your memory by saying Lewis?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like always, 3 laps to the finish. Everybody ready? Yeah!
Speaking of tainted memories, have you watched any Adam Ruins Everything?
I have, but I listened to the first episode of the podcast.
Oh, god damn it, Keith.
What?
You're doing it backwards.
I like longer form.
But here's the thing, though, is that the podcast is like a companion to the show. So you're supposed to watch the show first and then listen to the podcast.
Yeah, but the podcast has all the information that the show does and more.
No, it's not true.
No?
No.
Well, it has...
Because in the podcast, they're talking to one person who specializes in one thing. But the show is like rapid fire through like a number of different topics.
I guess, but I guess that I'm more interested in hearing super in depth on one topic than like having a little bit of information on 7.
Yeah, but you keep saying like I'm more interested in the idea of the podcast.
Right.
But like you do both though. You don't have to pick one. I'm not saying don't listen to the podcast. I'm saying watch the show, you goddamn moron.
Fine, I'll watch an episode of the show.
Thank you.
Have you finished The Grinder?
No.
Well, there you go. Have you watched any more of it?
No.
Do you like it?
Yes.
There you go.
That does not mean anything.
It does.
I think you feel like you made a point just now, but you didn't.
I did. Trust me.
No.
I did.
You absolutely did not. What's that?
Not nice. Not nice.
She did, but then she was nice. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Good night. Say night night, Uncle Keith.
Good night, baby. Kyle, I'm not exactly killing it on this race here.
I believe the person's name is Dr. What says, so I went to another window and came back and this is a forklift now?
Yep, basically.
Unassuming says, I haven't heard of the grinder. Could Keith explain it in excruciating detail?
Okay, so here's...
I don't even know if they're joking or not, but there's definitely some videos somewhere of, I think, us explaining the grinder in excruciating detail. I think it's Sonic 06.
This is terrible because as soon as you touch anything,
I know, man.
you just stick to it like horrible glue.
I'm gonna have to try this. The next time we do a
Okay.
forklift race, I'm gonna do it.
Sure. So tomorrow. Because you do it every day. This is how you start every day.
Yeah. Now, Keith,
Every day with this.
Here's the thing.
Hi.
Keith.
Yes?
Like, listen, bro.
Oh, so the point I was making was you asked me to do a thing.
Okay.
And I asked you to do a thing.
Yeah.
Which is keep watching The Grinder. And you didn't do that, but I at least listened to an hour of your thing.
You facetiously told me that you said you wanted me to watch The Grinder. That's what, and then you facetiously added that the next time you talked to me, you wanted me to be 8 episodes deep on The Grinder. And I watched like 12 episodes of The Grinder before the next time we recorded. I did what you asked and more.
That's true, but then you didn't finish it.
Well,
Look what I got.
That's great, Keith. I'm so happy for you.
Give me your best.
This is what troubles me, Keith.
What?
It's like, listen, I know we don't agree on everything,
Right.
but I feel like we've got similar tastes.
I'm ready.
To some extent.
Take this car
Sure.
And I feel like we're close enough,
Don't forget the quota.
and we've
No
been
Okay.
cousins
Good luck.
long enough that if I tell you, hey, you should watch this show, it's the best show currently on television, that like you might at least trust me that if not agree, you'll at least enjoy it.
I can only
That's all I'm
transport
saying.
one crate at a
I'm not
time.
saying you're wrong. I'm just saying that I didn't watch it.
Hey, fine.
I listened to the podcast. I tried it out. I'm gonna watch it.
Okay, fine. Fine, Keith, fine. Fine.
Where's my thing?
The place you have to bring it? To the
Yeah.
left, I think.
Where am I? Where's you're currently here?
I remember that it orients the map whatever direction you're looking in.
Yeah, it does.
I'll say this though, after we talked about Adam Ruins Everything last time, I was kind of like, I feel like I want to watch another episode of Adam Ruins Everything, even though I've seen them all. And then I went on demand and I realized somehow the first episode evaded me. I thought the security episode was the first episode. There's actually the second episode. I'd never seen the first one, so I had a whole brand new Adam
The first one was
Everything
Memory.
to watch. No, the first one was Giving.
Oh, okay. Well then,
It's a lot about how, like, a lot of charity donation drives actually aren't very helpful to those charities at all, and actually you should just give them money.
wait. What do you? Wait. Sorry. You mean? What do you mean?
Like, oh, they also talk about how, like, the history of the tradition of giving diamond rings for wedding engagements.
That's all bullshit.
And how, yeah, like, it's just all made up by the De Beers. The De Beers Diamond Cartel, which, of course, anything that is a cartel, you automatically know it's bad.
Where am I going?
They're saying, like, you know, have you heard of Tom's Shoes?
Yeah,
Yeah, you say it like that, but I had never heard of it.
Tom Shoes. They're
Yeah.
like the Warby Parker of shoes.
I mean, I know the name Warby Parker, but
Back up!
It's you buy shoes, and for every pair of shoes you sell, they give you a pair of shoes to
Yeah.
someone new shoes. That's the
well, they give a pair of shoes to someone.
right.
But I think they were kind of talking about how they had a guy from some African country that I can't remember. Sorry,
This
African
cat!
countries.
Fuck off, you cat! God damn it! I hate this.
Shut up! You're too loud, dude. Frame rate.
Ugh. Yeah, it can't handle me bumping into a fucking cat. How do I read this map? Where is it telling me to go? Warehouse 3? Is that where it's telling me to go?
Yeah, I think you go to 3, and then you go. It's showing you like a complete lap.
But I can't figure out where Warehouse 3 even is. Number
You
1
should've been
through
paying more
11.
attention.
It didn't. I mean, it didn't like drive through the course. That's Warehouse 8. You know what? I'm just gonna put it in here.
Hold it there.
No, I guess I'm not.
Going?
I guess not in here. Sorry, sir. Sorry, boss man. This makes me want to puke on another person.
I think I might have to take over pretty soon. I think Keith is not up to the task.
Is this one for me? Nope, that's not even a warehouse. Oh my god. Oh my god.
What is happening?
I can't move because of that guy. Okay, take it. Take this from me.
Okay, I got it now.
Oh my god.
Hey Keith, did you realize
There, that middle, there.
Did you and I'm not sure if you know this or not, did you know that this forklift doesn't control that well?
Maybe that's why I was having a problem.
Yeah. Okay, so what are the controls here?
A to put it down.
How do I like first person view?
X?
Nope.
Maybe it's one of the arrow keys. The D-pad, the directional pad.
What did I do? Did I do it good?
Yeah, you did it good.
Okay. Is that like is that gonna screw me now?
No, you're probably fine.
I can't believe we have to work at this fucking talk every day. Like, this is ludicrous. Like, this is the craziest shit I have ever experienced in a game. Like, this is like Arctic Alive levels.
Yeah, it's so bad.
Lunacy. Wait, let me go back.
So since this is so enormously ridiculous, I'm gonna have you be the judge of a fight between me and Andy that I was gonna save for a different video, but we need something to fill this time.
Okay.
So, I commented. I'm gonna be slightly vague about what the initial argument was about, because I don't want that to play into. I don't want that to play into who's right and who's wrong. But it was a political thing. He posted an article that I didn't like, and I told him. I said.
You told him, "Hey, fuck stick, I don't like that article you posted."
Well, I said, here's why I don't like it. And then I said, like, it's not a good article. I disagree with its points. And then I ended, this is a terrible article. Then Andy says, dog, that kind of fact-denying shit is maybe the most corrosive attitude there is. That opinion is not backed up by real things. Did you read the whole article? And not only had I read the whole article when he posted it, I had already read the article before he posted it. But then I said, of course I read the whole thing. What facts am I denying? Then he said, give it another read. Seems like you didn't understand it. And then I said, wow, Andy, I've read it. I definitely understand it. When you accuse someone of denying facts, maybe be ready to back it up. And then he said, nailed it. And then I said, are you doing a bit? Is this supposed to be fun? And then he didn't answer. And I want you to take sides.
How can I possibly take sides without knowing? I mean,
well, I'm saying he accused me of denying facts, and I said, well, what facts do you think I'm denying? And then he wouldn't answer. That's
right. Okay, so your thesis here is that like
that he's mad and
really like the actual article and the stuff within it is immaterial, and you're just saying like, hey, Andy handled this exchange like a douchebag.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Basically, that's what it sounds like to me.
Good. So fuck you, Andy. I was so mad at him. I almost blocked him on Facebook.
That would have shown him.
Yeah. I don't think he would have noticed.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, so,
You can't just go around accusing people of denying facts. And then when you're like, well, what are you?
Oh, shut up, you fucking fact denier.
Oh, God damn it. Like I was trying to have a conversation about it. I mean, I came out of the gate harsh about the article that he posted.
Yeah.
But I didn't accuse him of anything other than liking an article that was bad. And I had evidence of why it was bad. And then instead of arguing with me on that, he was just
it's
like,
lunchtime.
you're denying fact. Well, what facts? Ha! Maybe you didn't understand it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking Andy.
Oh, Andy. For a second, I thought this was going to be a cutscene, but no, I think it's just a majestic lunch hour scene.
Yeah, you're taking your lunch break, dude. We're doing really bad, by the way. See, last time we did this, I surpassed the quota. We made bank, and that's the problem. Is that
did it change at all? Like, I feel like before you knew exactly where it was.
Yeah,
and
the
where you were
route
going.
changed. I
Okay,
think.
gotcha.
So
Where's my fucking forklift?
I don't know. You're on your lunch hour. You have an hour.
Dude, why is your hand on my shoulder?
I was on the thing and I didn't realize it was on your shoulder.
Like, why are you like sidling up to me?
What? What do you mean?
Like you want me to be your bae?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Keith, that made me feel really uncomfortable. This is like a quick. You watched Outlaw Star, right?
No.
Oh, dang. Never mind then.
Sorry, fucker. This conversation topic's a no-go.
Oh man. Well, Outlaw Star was an anime that was on Toonami back in the day when we used to kick it old school.
I've probably seen it. I just don't remember. I know what it is.
Yeah, and there's just
There it is. Wait, it's there.
What? Where?
I think that's right next to the 4. Are you looking for your room?
I just want my forklift, dog.
You can't get you're in your lunch break.
I am?
Yes, for like another hour.
What?
Yeah, you have to wait for lunch to be over.
But I just ate lunch.
Yeah, that took like 10 minutes.
Oh, God damn it.
Yeah, sorry, you have to live the lunch break.
Hey, stop! This area is not open to the public.
Fuck
Hey,
off.
keep away from there.
Hey, you!
Eat shit, fuckstick.
Man, standing still. Obey my orders. What you should do is you should practice the route on foot.
I can't even find my starting point.
I already showed you where the starting point was. It's the other way. It's not this way.
You're a fuckstick.
Oh my
I'm
god.
going
You're
back.
driving
No,
me
I'm
crazy. Did you even
retracing
get
my
one
steps.
single crate?
Of course I did. I got the crate that you had when you handed me the controller, and
Oh
I
my
put
god.
it down.
You're going the wrong way. What are you doing?
I'm going to my starting point.
No, you're not. You're way far away from the starting point.
Oh my god.
It's literally the opposite direction, like I was trying to tell you.
Keith,
What?
Keith.
What?